Welcome back to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this dynamic full body yoga flow for athletes. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin by coming into a seated position with one leg in front of the other. We're just going to start by warming up the body here. So from this position, on your next inhale, let's bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand down in the mat in line with your right hip, and then from here reach this left arm over. Should feel a nice side body stretch on the left side. Exhale, come back to center. Again, let's inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, take it over to the other side, planting the left hand down in line with that left hip, and then reaching this right arm over. Exhale, come back to center. Again, on your next inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, this time let's twist to the right, so bringing your right hand, right arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting the left hand just rest on the right leg. From here, as you inhale, try and lengthen your spine, and then as you exhale, just gently twist to the right. Exhale, come back to center. We'll take that over to the other side. Again, inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, twisting to the left arm, left hand behind you, acting as a second spine. Right hand can rest on the left thigh. Just make sure you avoid the left knee. Again, as you inhale, try and lengthen the spine, and then as you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. Great job, you guys. From here, we'll make our way into an extended child's pose. So let's bring the knees as wide as the mat, letting the big toes touch behind you. From here, just walk the hands out long in front of you, letting the forehead rest in the mat. In this pose, we're really breathing into the shoulders, the back, as well as the hips. And then on your next exhale, let's shift forward. We'll come into a cobra. So stacking the hands right underneath the shoulders, extending the legs out long behind you, pushing yourself up. Keep that core slightly engaged. And on your next exhale, let's curl the toes and we'll shift it up, coming into a downward facing dog. In this down dog, let's keep our fingers spread wide, hands are actively pushing into the mat, and then feel free to pedal out your feet, really breathing into the back of the legs here, breathing into the calves, the hamstrings. Now from here, let's heel toe, walk our feet up behind our hands. We'll take a forward fold here. Bend the knees as much as you like. And now from here, slowly but surely start to roll it up. Stacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Coming into mountain pose, chin is the last to lift. Awesome job, you guys. From here, we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. So we're going to do some sun salutations. So I'll do the first one a little bit slow just to walk you through it, and then we'll pick up the pace even more after this. So let's come to the top of your mat. Feet can be together or hip-width distance apart. And now from here on your next inhale, let's lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, really moving with your breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. From here, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Elbows hug in, hips stay elevated. Inhale, baby cobra. Gaze down, no wrinkles in the neck here. Exhale, come into downward facing dog. Again, feel free to pedal out the feet if you like. On your next inhale, let's come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands through heart and by your sides. Great job, you guys. So let's keep that going here. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat, elbows hug in, hips stay elevated. Inhale, baby cobra, gaze down, exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure to breathe. So use this down dog as your rest here. Inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart, by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now from here on your next inhale, let's lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. Lower the left knee down, let shoelaces down. From here, inhale, rise up, coming into low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. And when you're ready, let's take that over to the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the left foot up in between the hands. Lower the right knee down, right shoelaces down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. On your next inhale, let's lift that right leg up once again. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. This time pivot the left foot to 90 degrees and air guitar this left arm up, coming into warrior two. In this warrior two, let's keep our right heel in line with the left arch, arms to a T, core engaged. Breathe. Inhale, reach that right arm back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the left foot up in between the hands, pivot the right foot 90 degrees, air guitar this right arm up, coming into warrior two. Again, let's keep this left heel in line with the right arch, arms to a T. Inhale, reach that left arm back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Great job, you guys. On your next inhale, let's come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart by your sides. Awesome job, you guys. From here, let's take our feet as wide as the mat, and we'll bring our hands back together at our heart. From here, sink the hips down all the way, coming into a yogi squat. So try and keep your back as straight as you can here. Starting to cool down now. Exhale, make your way down onto your backs. And then once we get to our backs, let's keep the soles of the feet planted into the mat. And now from here, we'll come into a bridge pose. So from here on your next inhale, simply lift the hips up, shimmy the shoulders underneath you, clasping the hands together. Make sure to keep your legs in a nice straight line here, so you don't want them coming out wide, you want them nice and straight, nice and parallel with each other. From here on your next inhale, let's bring the hands up towards the sky, come up onto the tiptoes, exhale, slowly lower the spine back down to the mat. Awesome job, you guys. From here, let's take a constructive rest. So simply bring the feet as wide as the mat, letting the knees knock in towards each other. One hand resting on your belly, the other one on your heart. Exhale, mindfully release. Let's bring the feet back to where they were, where we did bridge pose, so the soles of the feet are still rooted in the mat. From here, lift the hips up just slightly and bring your hands to rest right underneath your tailbone, your sacrum area. And now from here, extending the legs out long. We're going to be coming into a fish pose here, so you can shimmy the shoulders underneath you once again. From here, push yourself up using your forearms. And once you're up here, take a look at your toes, give them a little wiggle. And now to get into fish pose, simply bring the crown of the head to hover off the mat or rest just slightly in the mat, keeping the majority of the weight on your forearms. Exhale, lift the head back up, slowly release. Awesome job, you guys. From here, we'll come into our final pose, Shavasana. So extending the legs out long, extending the arms out long, taking up some space. Feel free to close your eyes here. Letting the body and the mind reap all the benefits from this practice. So I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, we can rock up, coming into a seated position of your choice. And wherever you are, let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.